right now. Yeah, where I'm at, I can't even, but going down this dark road, man, on the highway, another day, what's going down? Another night, Sunday night, trying to get right. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna jump on, man, and just make a video just cause we doing another podcast tomorrow, Real Game Talk podcast. Y'all fuck with us. You know. Man, I got into a little debate online, man. You know, it's always about the Mavericks. Well, most right now anyway. It'll be about the Cowboys in a minute. But I was just like, hey, I mean, a lot of people, the expectations that people gave me after this trade was that Anthony Davis was a better player overall, all around, you know, than Luka. Which, hey, what can I say about that now? I don't agree, but all right, y'all might be right. So if y'all right now, because once AD got back, you know, everybody was throwing the Mavericks record with AD around, you know, 3-0, 4-0. Excuse me, damn. So when that was all fine and dandy, one of my boys was like, shit, yeah, this, that, and that. And it's been quiet around the Mavericks land. Seen a few people say that, matter of fact. You know, pretty much like, hey, that's for the people that didn't agree to the trade, right? So, you know, I wasn't trying to rub nothing in, or I'm trying to see how things gonna play out. But since we making, we bragging about how things going and we excited, then why not keep getting excited? So my thing I put out there was healthy now with Lively and Gafford. They can stay healthy. AD can stay healthy. I mean, I'd be disappointed if we can't make it to the Western Conference Finals, you know, with the expectations that were set and the amount of people that were behind the trade because it was going to make us better. We can at least make it to the Western Conference Finals, right? I mean, looking at the teams, so a few people was like, yeah, man, but we ain't got Kyrie, man. Luka couldn't even do it without Kyrie. And I disagree because we did it in 2021, 2022. Made it to the Western Conference Finals. We lost, you know, at the end of the day, boiled down to it's a young team and we ain't have a big man. I think Josh Powell was starting in and Golden State and Looney, Kevin Looney, shit, he was a Shaq on us pretty much, you know, po man Shaq. Or David Robinson. And they got the best of us. You know, we had Porzingis that year. He played 7 games in the playoffs. So it's safe to say that he didn't have any effect on us progressing, and he wasn't playing at a superstar level like Kyrie is. So we can't compare him to Kyrie and what Kyrie has been doing, you know. We did have Jalen Brunson, who had a breakout year. Wasn't the breakout season that he ended up having with the Knicks, but it was like a precursor to that. 16 points, 4 assists that he averaged in this regular season. So I had people saying, well, we had Jalen Brunson that year, and he was playing at an all-star level, man. It was this, that, and the other. And of course, again, there's people trying to justify the trade, so they start exaggerating things to make it right, because I pointed out, hey, he should be able to do it with the team we got now. He ain't had no all-star on next to him, right? But he a superstar. Luka was a superstar, didn't have another superstar next to him at that time. So they start trying to justify and point out that Jalen Brunson was on the team because Jalen Brunson is an all-star right now, possible star. But he wasn't in, so we got to look at what he was then. Definitely picked it up in the playoffs, so he had a big effect on us making it, and advancing that season in the playoffs, But we have people on this team that can pick up that production in different ways. But either way, Jalen Brunson was brought up as an argument to why we can't do it because we don't have a Jalen Brunson on this team. He don't have a Jalen Brunson. Definitely he don't have a Kyrie. Can't compare the two. Especially at that time to what Kyrie has been with us. Maybe now Jalen Brunson you can compare what he is, but so I felt like it was a weak argument or an excuse to for why we can't make it, man. For Anthony Davis and his ability or lack thereof to get us to that next level or to the Western Conference Finals. Telling me that it's unrealistic to think that this team can make it that far, but it was just as unrealistic to think that the team that we had with Luka in 2021, 2022 could make it that far. Won 52 games, which was a good season. Of course, this season we're not going to win 52, but we're looking at the talent level on the team. So yeah, it being unrealistic is something that they showed that they made realistic. It was unrealistic to think that they was going to get past the number 1 seed, the Phoenix Suns, who people expected to get to the championship. They had a big man. They had scorers. Of course, Devin Booker was the number 1 team. And definitely unrealistic to think, even after we got to Game 7, that we would go to Game 7 and blow them out, but it happened. So saying that I'm being unrealistic is crazy when the real unrealistic people are the ones that told me that this trade, we got back enough in this trade. They told me that Max Christie was the, fans and media said one day we're going to look back at this trade and call this the Max Christie trade. So why can't I expect him to be able to break out and have somewhat of a Jalen Brunson type of playoff, But again, when you look at those teams, the front court on this team is way better than what we had then. So we still winning somewhere. The back court may not be with Jalen Brunson and Luka sharing the load, Jalen coming off the bench. And then playing, of course, with Luka at times. Yep, we had Dinwiddie that year as well, which he's still here with us. He's back here with us. But we got players, P.J. Washington, supposedly Max Christie, Gafford gonna do his thing, Lively gonna do their thing, what they do. They definitely can be X factors. Got Najee Marshall. Missing somebody, but got guys on the team. It'll hit me in a minute. Klay Thompson, damn. Klay and PJ averaging about 14 a game each. So the amount of talent that was on that team, I believe this team is more talented, even without Kyrie. Of course, with Kyrie, just adds the cherry on top. But we got Anthony Davis that's supposed to be either as productive as Luka. Like, we'll get it. We'll see that production either level out through the offense and defense. So he's going to put up them points. but he gonna bring the defense, of course, as well. And this is supposed to be a team that is a defensive-minded team. So losing Kyrie really shouldn't hurt you defensively. This is what your team is built around. It's gonna help you with hurt you in scoring. Not saying Kyrie can't defend, but you're not losing Gary Payton over there. You know, losing Kyrie for what he is offensively, the wizard that he is on offense, and the effort that he gives on defense. But at the end of the day, in the NBA world, you know, he's not a big guy. He's bigger than me, I guess. But yeah, I don't know how big he is. What, he's 6'3"? But yeah, that's that. So yeah, I didn't, you know, so that was the debate. They wanted to tell me I was being unrealistic because I put that expectation on him, like impress me by doing that. So I guess they don't feel like he can, because people, and I agree, I don't know any power forwards that can guard him in the Western Conference. So he got to mismatch throughout the league, and you got shooters around you, and you got big men. So you asked, you know, that the Lakers get you a big man. You got to the Mavericks, you got two good ones. So I don't want to hear that we need another superstar to help us have some success in the playoffs. Who's the superstar for Houston? Jalen Green? Not saying he's not. I'm just asking, you know. And if he is, then who's the superstar that's helping them? The other guy that's helping them have success. So is this just a defensive team effort? You know, they got Alfred Sagoon or Sagoon, whatever, which yeah, you can say he they big guy. I mean, they second best or probably first best player. But neither one of them dudes is putting up a hefty amount of points like that, you know. It's a team effort, and they do what they do. I wouldn't consider either one of them a superstar. The way I look at it, and consider a superstar, not an all-star, not a star, like it's levels. You know? Again, I get that the team gonna dip because we don't have Kyrie. Now Jaden Hardy down again. I don't know. You know, I would love to see Jaden Hardy be able to get that PT, to get that experience up, and be able to play to that level that he has the potential to play at. You know, hopefully we can get Dante Exum back. I don't even know the timetable on that, and that'll help us out a lot defensively, having Exum and then with the bigger guards at the point. But maybe I am in a lot of people's mind, but that's just what being unrealistic. But think about who really being, who planted that seed of what we was getting back. Like it was gonna be equal or better. It's supposed to have been better, right? That's what the majority of the people that was good with this trade said. Addition by subtraction for one, and we was getting a top 5 NBA player, which I agree, you know, talent-wise, you know what I'm saying, but it's yet to be seen if he has the mentality to lead a team that far. Or even the ability to stay healthy throughout that. You know, nowadays, he had to stay pretty healthy last season for the most part. So, you know, not saying it's just over. He always hurt, but before, you know, it's just once you get that wrap, because the seasons before that, that's what was happening. And then we back at it again now. You're not going to get no younger, and, you know, usually you don't start getting healthier as you get older, you know. Got people like LeBron and pretty consistent, you know, with staying healthy. But even him, as he getting older, you've seen him having to step away, you know, and he's been low leveling for years. So, yep, I'm waiting to see, man. And we definitely got some stuff that it's a mismatch and can take advantage of being a bigger team. Mark Cuban said this was the best big three in the league. I don't know. I mean, looking at this, definitely the biggest, right? So, and they definitely can defensively be the best big three. Gafford showed he could put up points. You know, earlier in the season when he was healthy, he was doing his thing. When Luka went out, had a few good games where he was looking like he could be the focal point of a team, especially a 90s team or early 2000s when big man was more of the focal point. So, yeah. That being said, man, time will tell what it's going to look like. Time will tell, man. Yep, we got the podcast coming tomorrow. We're going to talk about a few things, man. The tournament, top rappers in Dallas. I can't go with the top because I can't say that I heard or listen to all these rappers in Dallas. Shit, I'm in my 40s now, man. I don't really just be listen. Everybody ain't for me, you know what I'm saying? But I can go with my favorites. I posted a list on Instagram, DFW_news you can use, where the Observer gave they top 30 rappers for 2024. So if you see that and you don't like it, please read the caption or listen to this message. Just reposting it just to have, you know, post something out there, see what people think. If don't nobody fuck with it, then that's fine. It's just what that is. Somebody jumped on there, I can't remember the dude thing, but was like, I was just trying to be like them or something. That was crazy. There's some crazy lies right there. I don't even know you. I ain't seen your page before. It's like 1 million motherfuckers on Instagram. Shit, probably more than that, 1 billion. We talking about shit in the United States alone. Man, I don't know you. I don't know what you do. It seems that's what it was. Something top 10. But yeah, I don't know you. So yeah, me trying to just be like you is crazy, man. To even think that. Because I don't know you. And this was a top 30. Shit. And I ain't created. You know what I'm saying? So it's just what that is. I don't want to be like you. Good luck for what you do. And like you said, you know, you would have collabed. Like, I don't need you to collab, man, you know. But I collab with people all the time because I'm just like that. I ain't out here trying to be all high and mighty or feeling like I'm this or that, you know, shit. My shit, I took about a year off of Instagram, really. And yeah, so my shit ain't really been in the growing phase. I'm just in the I'm where I am phase right now, saying I'm cool with that. Never expected it to take off like it did anyway. You know, not that I'm against it, but you know, just what that is. It don't make or break me at all, you know. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny, you know. And I don't know, maybe you're just trying to get your page out, and it's cool. And that's what I'm saying. You ain't got to do it like that. That's what you was trying to do. Just let people know you do shit like that. You do top 10s. That's cool. No power to you, but don't be lying on me though. Cause I don't know you. The think I just do is crazy. Can't know how I move out here, cause I don't really fuck around like that with anybody. huh? This is ugly. But guess what? Guess it's just gonna extend how long I'm gonna be on this mug talking, huh? Because that's what that is. My bad if that noise was to my one viewer. Make sure I'm getting the like, man, you know, especially if you're viewing. I don't never say that, but like my shit so I can get you know, we can start. What's this? YouTube send me a notification and recommended me my own stuff. Say, man. I'm like, well, thank you, man. Am I the only one you recommended this to? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? So, yep, if you see this, man, and you liked a little bit of it, then like it. If not, then it's cool. I ain't gonna be begging and pleading nobody to like some stuff you don't like. You know what I'm saying? It's just what that is. Move on. You got something you want to say, then spit it out. You know? This the platform where I go back and forth. I ain't gonna be doing that on Instagram like that no more. Cause most of the stuff is things that I'm posting is news. And, you know, I'm trying to be unbiased on that. You know, and I ain't gonna say trying, you know, I'm being unbiased. And I gotta stay that way. I can't let people pull me into that. But usually be some type of hateful stuff spilled or said, you know what I'm saying, from somebody that kind of pulled me in to respond, you know, or have an opinion about it. And it's mostly be an opinion about what you said, maybe not even what was posted. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you get that, and it's just what that is. But yeah, you know, but if you want to go back and forth about something, anybody on Instagram, then or YouTube follower, see this, then this is the platform. I'm gonna do that. Even my podcast, I don't mind going back and forth. You know what I'm saying, with that. But pretty much on there, I'm not trying to get into all that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep that G-rated. Yep. But yep, I'm just on Instagram trying shit out, trying to do some new things outside of posting old shit. So yeah, if you see something different, that's what that is. Definitely sparked by me just looking for different lanes and stuff to go down, you know. It's kind of hard not to step in somebody else's lane nowadays, you know. Shit, people done stepped in the lane that I put out. Especially in Dallas. Anyway, I'm not going to say worldwide. I can speak for Dallas, a lane that I created in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? And people, I don't mind. I even opened up the lane really at some point and was giving people information on where to find stuff at so they can get to it, you know? Because I'm not built, not that crab in the bucket. If we crabs in the bucket, I ain't the one that's pulling people down back into it. I'm going to be the one that make it out and help people get out. I'm pulling people up out that mud. That's what I'm on. I ain't on that other stuff. Some of these dudes be on, man, you know. I have to say, you know, some great people in Dallas, man. I've been in Dallas my whole life. Like Dallas, I ain't talking about the outskirts and none of that, you know, even though I done lived on the outskirts. But I'm from Dallas, nigga. DISD, every year in school. Born and raised straight like that. I wasn't born in Parkland, born in St. Paul, man. You know what I'm saying? So all y'all Parkland babies that be shouting that, get up out of here with that, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I ended up getting my name. St. Paul, you know, they recommended a Christian name, you know, or a biblical name, let me put it like that. And boom, that's where I came in. Mama was like, cool, I'll do it, you know, and she went ahead with it. She had a whole nother name, and she went with that one. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I don't get into all of that, you know what I'm saying? Funniness and crazy business going down, man, you know what I'm saying? Metroplex. I'm gonna keep this straight up like it is. Stay away from most of that drama out there. It's a lot, but yeah, it's a lot of hating in this city, man. In this Metroplex, not just Dallas, the whole DFW. You know what I'm saying? It's just a sad thing. Most people, not everybody, man. Came across a lot of great and supportive people in the Metroplex. So this don't speak for everybody. Most of the time it be people that ain't even from Dallas that done got some movement in Dallas that be like that. But sometimes it be Dallas people though. But yeah, just the animosity and most people just want to. They get to the competitive part, which is cool. It's cool to compete. But I'm not trying to be, I don't mind competing for the number one spot, number 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever we competing for. Eventually we trying to go for the number one, but most people want to be the only one in this city. And all, rappers, sports, people that make it. I mean, most of the dudes that make it like in football and basketball, they'll come get back to the youth or to their old organizations or schools. Some even do it while they playing, which is even more meaningful, right? But whenever you do it, whether it's money or just coming back to coach, you see that. But outside of that, yeah, it really. Everybody really trying to compete, and it seems like everybody competing for one spot, you know what I'm saying? And that ain't how it should be. Not everybody. Again, I see the love. People show love. Rappers showing other rappers love. You know what I'm saying? Reposting or whatever it is. Even people that ain't on, they showing them love, and that's how it's supposed to be, man. Everybody supposed to be lifting each other. That way, when you got to be lifted, you done lifted somebody up that's in position to help you out. But yeah. I don't know what that stemmed from. Is it because we just got... Nah, it ain't that. I'm going to say it will, because we just got one sports team, one franchise in each sport. Like, that's just how we think, right? You're supposed to be the only one. Cowboys, the only football team. They ain't got nothing to compete with, so you don't want nothing to compete with. And the Mavericks, too, when it come to basketball. Ain't no college teams they competing with. Nobody getting the attention they getting. That's crazy. Iron sharpens iron. You run a track, you don't want to be in the slow heat if you fast. If you're trying to get good or great, you're trying to be in the fast heat with the other speedsters so they can push you to get faster. Or they can push you to where you running faster, your top speed, and you trying to set records. That's when you going to set a record, is when you got somebody that going to push you. Gotta run extra fast, because if I don't push it all the way through, so-and-so finna catch me. That's how I move. You know what I'm saying? They don't like people like me. And it's a few of us out here, man. You know what I'm saying? But the few of us out here like that, just know we the last of a dying breed, man. There's some youngsters out there on that too, but yeah. That's what I feel. So I went on a whole nother topic, man, but it's what it is. But I done picked up a few little, I done learned some stuff online, man, on how to Like, I done really had some time to sit down. I done really took the time. Because even in the past, when I had the time, I didn't realize I had the time. I was just trying to rush through everything. Everything felt like I had to push and do this or whatever. But I've learned how to do some stuff, man. Like, create some stuff online. That's kind of what made me do that list. I was just learning how to do some shit. And I was like, man, what can I do to kind of push that? Because, man, look, I don't be on that internet type stuff. So as long as I've been doing it and the stuff that's, you would think that I know all this and the ins and outs and the unwritten rules and all that stuff, man, I don't know. So anybody that's been offended by something I said or did, then that's just tough luck, man, shit, because that's y'all that be on that. I don't be knowing what the hell, you know what I'm saying? People be wanting to collab and I don't be knowing. Shit, you gotta let me know, because I ain't that dude. I don't care as long as it's something legit, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no mess. We can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't know what's going on, but I'm like right here and the traffic just stopped. And I gotta be somewhere, boy. It's crazy work. I don't even know what the fuck. I knew I should have took the other, man. So you gotta go with your first mind, right? This how I go, man. It's about 10 o'clock at night, and I'm stuck at a standstill, man. Well, I hate traffic. I hate being stuck. I be ready to get out and just walk. Like, get the fuck out. Shit, I gotta, but can't do that now, man. I learn how to be patient as you get older, right? Man. As I'm saying, and I'm still trying to find a way to get about this move. Thank you, man. This move, shit. I ain't moved in seemed like 30 minutes. Shit. Don't you hate when people like try to cheat to get past you, then they get stuck and be trying to get over? I was like, nope, shouldn't have did that shit. I ain't letting you over. You can put your blink on all you want to. People think they get them a free pass to get over because they got their blinker on. Man, please, that's your language to let people know you want to get over, but I still control this lane. If I'm not letting you over, I'm not letting you over. And if you want to barge in or bum rush your way in and shit, we'll see who wins, right? That's how the road race we started in Texas, boy. Motherfuckers like me out here on that buzz, like, let the people over, man. Nah, man. You do it the right way, you trying to get over, I'm cool. But yeah, don't be trying to cheat and skip. Then you can't go nowhere. You find out you stuck. Shit, but you have to punk somebody else to get in. And I'm staying in line, taking my time. You gonna skip past and get in front of me is crazy. Freeway closed ahead. Ain't that a bit? Man, that's something y'all should have put down there about 10 miles ago, man. How you can tell people in traffic the freeway closed ahead? Man, boy, you gotta love it here. I do. I love it though. Shit, I do all that shit talking, but yeah. I love my motherfucking city, man. The whole Metroplex. Somebody was, man, I can't remember what post I put up. Some dude like, yeah, it don't matter. North Crowley ran through all them Dallas dudes anyway. I'm like, man, congrats, bro. Like, what is wrong with y'all out here trying to split up the Metroplex with that bull? Like, they did, though, you know, and you could talk, but that, why are you throwing it out there now? It'd be one thing if I was saying something, or, you know, that's what you and your boy from Dallas do, but you just throwing it out there like Dallas people can't say nothing about football right now. We should be focusing on that happening. Hey, hats off to them boys for doing what they do, but ain't nobody mad at them. I'm not. I don't operate like that. Back when I was in school and OD Wide, the Wesley brothers and the rest of them boys was running, man. Hey, we was with them too. When Amar Johnson was at Fort Worth Country Day, man, I was loving what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Dunbar was winning championships in basketball. We're loving it, man. Nobody, we don't be on that. Well, I don't. Can't speak for everybody. So, yeah, that was like crazy, uncalled for. It's like, what is wrong with you, man? You're out here tripping. Trying to start some friction where it ain't no friction, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. You know? It really is. We getting somewhere now, man. I'm about to get to an exit, because, boy, as soon as I do, man, my next move is exit. And I already know it's going to be traffic on the exit. Everybody trying to exit. Crazy part is, once I get to my destination, I still got to get to another destination. I'm going to be a whole nother 45 minutes riding, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to have to jump off in a minute, because, yeah, right now I'm just rambling. And I ain't really got much to be on right now. I'm sure some stuff I forgot about that I want to jump on and say, but I got distracted with all this traffic. Really wasn't planning on saying all this online, but I be thinking of stuff throughout the day. And for the podcast, so I could say, so, you know, I ain't gonna touch on much of that. I'm gonna save it for that. Like, man, don't you come through here trying to do no crazy stuff. I see what you up to behind me. Look at him. Yeah, you get stuck up there, you gonna stay. I don't think you finna jump back in front of me. All y'all that's trying to skirt on by, man. Go on, get on the skirt and skirt on by. Shit, I ain't got time. I can't do that. I ain't taking no risk right now. My luck, them folks be right there somewhere looking for somebody to get. As soon as I get past, the next car up is police. And then what? Yep, I'd rather see it on TV than to see it in person. I ain't doing it. I done took all my risk like that. Oh, shit. I ain't doing that no more, man. Staying away from the dumb shit. Yep. Trying to see what's good. I want to know, I'm going to make a post tomorrow. I want to know who people want the Cowboys to draft with that number 12 pick. Who people think we should draft. Who I think we should draft is, if they're available. That's the thing, right? Because you don't know who's going to be available. So pretty much, man, bro. I want them to get Ted McMillan, right? But I wouldn't be mad if Jonathan Banks was there and we picked up Banks. Another line, maybe we can move Guyton over to right guard or right tackle or something. Let him compete for that. It really just depends, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I would love to be able to pull off to pick up Hunter. Man, bro, I know Mama getting tired. Travis Hunter, shit. Like, you know, that's the one person we picked up, I'd be like, whoa, like, okay. I mean, we didn't trade it up before, right? But I don't know if it's really worth trading up for right now. Like, I don't know. But realistically, I really don't want us to pick up Ashton Genty in the first round. I want us to fill another hole, and let's go for a back in the second or third round. That's what I would prefer us to. And really pick up. You could pick up two backs. You know, maybe somebody in the fifth or sixth. Kind of how we did when we had Felix Jones and Tashard Choice. With Julius Jones and Marion Barber. I think we got them in the same draft. But yeah, we can do something like that. Even though Julius was a first round pick. Right? Or did we trade down? Well, I forgot how they went. Then we traded our first round pick and moved down to the second and still picked up Julius. We moved down for sure and got Julius. Because my hope was that we was going to get Steven Jackson. If we wasn't going to get Steven, then the next best thing to me was Rashad Mendenhall. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Pat, what's his name? I almost call him Bill Parcells. You know, he was being a genius that day. The big tuna. Pulled a big tuna on us. Well, he was big tuna in a few drafts, boy. They ain't gonna say nothing about him getting Bobby Carpenter, man. And we had, I forgot who we had up on it, man. I'd say, bro. Yeah, I coached his dad, Rob, you know what I'm saying, with the Giants. I think he was for the Giants or something, you know, man. Man, what, man? But that's what's up, y'all, or you, whoever watched this video. Appreciate it. Remember to hit the like. If you ain't subscribed, I don't check the analytics. It ain't even that serious right now. Hit that. But definitely, if nothing else, if you can't do nothing else for me, go to Real Game Talk Podcast on YouTube. Go to it on, if you don't want to go to it on YouTube, or if you want to go to it on Spotify and YouTube, you can do both. But definitely go there, subscribe. I'm going to have my compadre and my co-host. I'm his co-host, we co-host, however it go. And it's going to be a lot more entertaining with us both sharing our stuff. And, of course, at some point, it's going to be some back and forth. We ain't going to be agreeing on everything, you know. But as the season get on and most stuff is going down, we'll have more to kind of disagree about. Because, you know, we done had some stuff. We just didn't have no podcast when we was disagreeing about it. And I ain't going to lie, most of the stuff we disagreed about, as far as who was going to win, who was going to do this or that, he been right, you know. So, shit. I'd have been looking crazy on the podcast the next day, boy. What they say, I've been having to eat some crow. Eat some crow. This shit sounds dumb. But, yeah. I'd have been looking crazy. But, yeah, y'all check in, tune in. Me and my boy Willie on there. Check him out on Instagram, too. He can lace you up with some shoes. Get a plug on the shoes. So, yeah. Y'all mess with us, man. But that's it. I ain't going to hold you no longer. Like, share, subscribe. Once again. And have a good night. Hopefully, you're at home and you ain't in traffic like me. And if you is in traffic, be safe. And hopefully the traffic is moving. And this shit ain't stuck like this one. But, all right.